Welcome everyone. Classroom English, Day 10. Today we are going to learn all continuous tenses, that are present continuous tense, past continuous tense, future continuous tense. First, let's see present continuous tense. To express the actions which are going on at present. Here the structure is subject plus am, is, are plus verb ing form plus object. In this structure, when we have I as the subject, we use am. When we have he, she, it, any other name, we use is. Similarly, we, you, they, any plural, we are going to use are. Here the continuous means the work is actually happening. Let us see one example. He is reading. In this, he is reading means at the moment reading is going on. So, when we have to express an action that is going on at the time of speaking. First, we have to discuss the types of sentences. Sentences are four types: positive or affirmative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences, negative interrogative sentences. Let's see positive sentences. According to the formula, for example, I am writing, he is reading, they are playing. Next, we will see negative sentences. To convert these sentences into negative sentences, we can add not just after the helping verbs, and also we can use their short forms. Here we see the structures and examples. I am not writing, he is not reading. Let us see interrogative sentences. To convert these sentences into interrogative sentences, we have to shift the helping verbs to the beginning of the sentences. Here we see the structure and the examples. Am I writing? Is he reading? Are they playing? Next, let us see negative and interrogative sentences. Here, we can add not just after the helping verbs of interrogative sentences. Let us see how the structure is. Examples: Amn't I writing? Isn't he reading? Aren't they playing? Now, let us see all types of sentences with one example. We can observe the difference in Telugu meaning. First, affirmative sentences. Example, he is reading. అతడు చదువుచూ ఉన్నాడు. Negative sentences. Example, he is not reading. అతడు చదువుచూ లేడు. Next, interrogative sentence. Example, is he reading? అతడు చదువుచూ లేడా? Next, negative and interrogative sentence. Example, isn't he reading? అతడు చదువుచూ లేకుండేనా? We can also make WH questions. For example, what is he reading? Where is he reading? When is he reading? How is he reading? Next, we will go for past continuous tense. To express the action which were going on at a certain time in the past. The structure is subject plus was were plus verb ing form plus object. Here we use helping verb was for all singulars and were for all plurals. Let us see some examples. My mother was cooking. My father was reading. Boys were playing. It is also used to express two or more actions that were happening at the same time in the past. For example, while I was listening to the radio, my phone rang. While my mother was serving, I was eating. Let us see negative sentences. Here the structure is subject plus was were plus not plus V1 ing form plus object. We have to add not after the helping verbs was were and also use its short form. For example, my mother wasn't cooking. My father wasn't reading. Boys weren't playing. Some more examples. They weren't talking when the teacher came to the class. I wasn't sleeping when you knocked at my door. Let us see interrogative sentences. Here the structure is was were plus subject plus we ing form plus object. According to the structure, we can see some examples. Was my mother cooking? Were boys playing? Was my father reading? Next, we will go for negative and interrogative sentences. Structure was were plus not plus subject plus we ing form plus object. As you have learnt how the negative and interrogative sentences are made. According to the structure, we add not after the helping verbs of interrogative sentences. See these examples. Wasn't my mother cooking? Weren't boys playing? Wasn't my father reading? We can also frame WH questions. For example, how was my mother cooking? Where were boys playing? How long was my father reading? To clearly understand, let us see a paragraph. Here we can observe how the past continuous tense is used in our daily life. See, when we went to Rafi's house, Rafi was gardening. His father was reading. His mother was cooking. His grandparents were eating. And his siblings were playing. Now we will go for future continuous tense. Here we use future continuous tense to express the actions which will be going on at a certain time in the future. Here the structure is subject plus will be or shall be plus V1 ing form plus object. Here the helping verb shall be is used for I and we, and helping verb will be is used for remaining subjects. Let us see some examples. I shall be going to school. He will be watching TV. They will be shouting too much. Here we see some more examples. She will be waiting on the platform when your train will arrive at the station. We will be having our dinner when your program will be telecasted on the TV. Now we see negative sentences. Here the structure is subject plus shall or will plus not plus be plus we ing form plus object. We have to add not between shall be will be, and we can add Let us see some examples. I shan't be going to school. He won't be watching TV. They won't be shouting too much. Now we will go for interrogative sentences. Here the structure is shall or will plus subject plus be plus V1 ing form plus object. Here are some examples. Shall I be going to school? Will he be watching TV? Will they be shouting too much? Now let us see negative and interrogative sentences. For example, shan't I be going to school? Won't he be watching TV? Won't they be shouting too much? We can also make WH questions. Why shall I be going to school? When will he be watching TV? How will they be shouting too much? Now we know how to form different types of sentences in three continuous tenses. Thank